Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your 2018 NBA Playoff Game 4 highlight commentary. We start out in Miami, where the individuals who cannot run for president in this country have been scoring international baskets all over the Miami Heat this entire series. But they will respond, "What's my name?" Bam! Adebayo for the slam alley-oop. Dwayne Wade would show he's a member of the Huger clan with his 8 trigrams rotation for the score. Called the EMT, here comes Embiid. Goran Dragic comes away with the ball. He's fouled at half court, but much like Harvey Weinstein, he doesn't know how to stop as he's pushed to the floor, and James Johnson goes to defend his teammate in a war of words. Meanwhile, at the other end of the floor, it seems Justice Winslow was hurt. His fans cry out. In the second half, the internationals would find out why America's so obese. We love cookies, as the ball is stolen by Josh Richardson and throws an alley-oop to Hassan Whiteside. Let's do that again. Another alley-oop to Whiteside. But Ilyasova would shut the crowd up, and the Sixers are back in this game. Joel Embiid says, "Get that shit out of here," to bum-ass James Johnson. It's kicked out to Ben Simmons. He misses his layup, pads a little bit of his rebounding stats, and puts it in to tie up the game. Joel Embiid says, "I don't want the mask no more." Put the mask back on, motherfucker. One quick look at Miami's Achilles heel. Look at the marvelous help defense from James Johnson. Oh, watch the beautiful textbook defense he's got on Ben Simmons. Definitely stop that man. Dragic on the fast break layup. No! Joel Embiid says, "Welcome to my block party. You're the only one attending." Under 2 minutes left to go, Dwayne Wade takes 2 defenders, puts it in, and 1. You're in Wade country. Ben Simmons says, "Fuck out of here. Your country don't got no security." Dwayne Wade says, "I am the security, pussy," and puts it in to bring the Heat within 1. But JJ Redick would be as wide open for a 3 as a Kardashian's mouth at a black people meet function. 16 seconds left to go, down by 4. Miami desperately needs field goals here. James Johnson takes the ball to the middle of the paint. He puts up a brick. It can't be rebounded by Dwayne Wade. It's tipped out to bum-ass James Johnson, who shoots an air ball. It's rebounded by the Sixers, and they take game 4 and take a 3-1 lead. They win 106-102. Next, we go out to the Western Conference, where the Houston Rockets travel to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves. The facial hair would get the scoring going for Houston as he'd fly into the paint for the slam. The Timberwolves would jump out to a 10-point lead. Derrick Rose would put the ball into the basket, but James Harden would respond. "Ain't I tell you we don't fuck with Twilight?" In the second half, Chris Paul would respond, "We don't fuck with Timberwolves." But the Timberwolves would come right back and blow the game wide open, like John F. Kennedy's head at the Dealey Plaza. Jeff Teague says, "I don't fuck with State Farm, all state all day." Derrick Rose says, "I don't need ACLs to score on you." Jimmy Butler says, "Hold my nuggets." Jeff Teague says, "Suck my dick." "I don't fuck with Rockets, I'ma treat you like the challenger in '86. As the Timberwolves win 121-105. Next, we go out to Utah, where the percentage of black people in this state is lower than Barbara Bush's libido. But the story of this game would be the discount clearance aisle holiday sale Beatles drummer Ringo star in the face Ricky Rubio. He would record a triple McDouble of 26, 11, and 10 in the second half. Ringless Mello would connect on a 3, but the Jazz would take the lead and not look back. Rudy Gobert would say, "Get that weak shit out of here. In France, we block you and eat a croissant." Rubio says, "I don't set alarms cause I beat buzzers." The generic traditional white guy Joe Ingles would make a pair of 3s, and Ricky Rubio would say, "The sound of thunder cannot silence the sound of the Jazz," as the Utah Jazz defeat the Oklahoma City Thunder 115-102. And in our final game of the day, the New Orleans Pelicans host the Portland Trail Blazers, fighting for their playoff lives, but the Pelicans don't give a shit. And Jrue Holiday would remain unguarded like a woman's ovaries in the body of a harlot who's never used birth control. And Anthony Davis would take over the game. The unibrow would expose his nutsack and rub it all over the Blazers, treated their defense like a toilet seat, and urinated and shit all over them. One quick look at the Portland Trail Blazers. I think they just might be dead, but in the fourth quarter there's a resurgence as CJ Steve Urkel turned into Stephon in the face. McCollum fights and brings them back within 2. The ball is stolen by Aminu, and he cuts the lead to 1 point. But Anthony Davis would respond, "Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick." Man, the Blazers just lost. Pass me that broom real quick as the Blazers get swept. And they lose game 4, 131-123. For Miami, Houston, and Oklahoma City, take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. But for Portland, you go somewhere different. It's fitting that your name is Rip City because your season has come to an end. Consider your names written down in the Death Note because your dreams of winning an NBA championship has absolutely deleted.
You will rest in peace.
Blazers in 6 or 7. Blazers in 6.